Hey guys, so we're out here on this beautiful sunny day finishing up some boat maintenance. You just saw this awesome series with Ryan and really just going through and detailing this boat, adding that ceramic coat. Why not continue on? We're going to make our life a little easier with this new flush port by Seamule, and also guys, the Flushmaster. They sent me this to test out, and I'm looking forward to doing that. Anything that we could do to add to the boat to really make our life that much easier, keep it cleaner, flush it, just really cut down on the time of the things that we really don't like to do and focus more on fishing. That's what it's all about. But anyway, the flush port, if you don't know, on the Suzuki, it's kind of, I mean, I know it sounds insignificant, but it's very tedious screwing this thing into the motor every time. This is actually going to help eliminate that. You literally plug and play, and boom, she's ready to go. Let me show you how to connect this adapter, and I also want to show you the Flushmaster, hooking it up. What is it? What does it do? And how does it help? Let's go. All right, so it's pretty simple, guys. There's not a whole lot in the packaging. When you open this, you're going to have these two little devices. You got this here. So on the Suzuki 250, there's two different ports that you could plug this in. I'm going to be plugging it into the front port, which you'll find right here. So this is going to screw into that. And what's neat is they supply here a little wrench as well. Those are the three things that are in the packaging. So that's in there to help screw this in. And then this here is the device that goes into your hose. So essentially, this little thing pops off, and then this just plugs in, just like that, clicks in. And it's just a quick connect. So you're not sitting there trying to screw in this thing every time. You'll notice on my motor itself, you know, we've scratched the paint over the time just trying to screw that in. And it really just, it's a pain in the butt. All right, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and start just manually hand screwing this in. Make sure it gets in the threads properly. Hand tighten it. And obviously you don't want to go ham on this, but this is what this little tool I was just referring to does. So right here there's a little slot, and this allows you to just keep tightening it till it's pretty snug. I mean, don't go too crazy, but you don't want it to leak either. And that should do it. Now what's neat about this, so obviously when you're not in use, you want to cover this up. It just screws on, locks into place. When you're ready, pull this off, take the plug or the hose, click it on. When you're done, squeeze this down, pull it off. Just like that, pull it off. Easy peasy. Just so you know, guys, this replaces the Suzuki OEM flush plug 17913-93J00. That's important to you. But the only other thing that's in that packaging is simple instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you need it, they got a diagram. So one cool thing about the Flushmaster here, so whether you have a single outboard or multiple outboards, this will allow you to set your, you could connect this to either your dock, or you could just lay it on your boat and connect it to your motors. You set it and forget it, just like the George Foreman, baby. It's on a timer, set it at 15 minutes. It's gonna allow you to flush these motors for that allotted time, and then it's gonna automatically shut off. So you don't have to tend to your boat. Like a lot of times me and Chris will hook it up to the motor and we'll just let it run, and then we have to come back, take the hose off, put it all away and stuff like that. This will allow you to just set it, flush the motor, and then it's gonna ultimately save you a lot of water and time. Got some instructions right here at the top, little styrofoam, and here is the main unit. All right, so you'll see here, this actually plugs in directly to the water hose, and then it'll also come, depending on which one you get, if you have a single outboard, twin outboard, whatever you have, it'll come with the adequate amount of hoses. For this particular instance, we only have one. So on our single hose here, this is our other quick connect adapter that we got to connect to the hose. This hose is what's going to connect to the Flushmaster. Make sure that's nice and tight, want no leaks. So on here you'll see there's two ports, 1 and 2, they're labeled. I only have one motor, I'm going to put it in number 1. All right, so I'm going to put this on the port 1 side, or the number 1. Then what I'm going to do is just take this screwdriver I'm going to tighten this down. This will eliminate this or prevent it from coming undone. Keep it nice and taut. Don't over tighten it. Now also when you get this, be mindful that you gotta put in 3 alkaline AA batteries. So let's do that real quick. All right, so once you do this here, I'm just gonna keep the screws in here. You'll see here there's a little slot. You get some of my Amazonian batteries. Probably should put some Duracells or something in here, but anywho. Simple as that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid back on and screw them back in. Make sure that seal's tight, you get them nice and taut. All right, so I just went ahead and turned it on. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and hook up our water source. All right, water source, hose that connects to your outboard. Let's see how she works. So what I'll probably do, guys, is I'll probably put a post either, if I don't mount it to my dock, because I do have a dock, if I don't mount it to my dock, then I'll probably just post it to a pole back here on the back of my driveway. But here's the quick connect. Go ahead and twist this, pull off, pull this back, click it on. This is how quick and easy this is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on, and it's already set at 15 minutes. Go ahead and hit start and see what happens. We got flow. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it has the countdown timer. So what's good about this is you're not, you know, you're conserving water, but you're also not flushing it too quickly. So you're making sure, it's making sure your motor's getting rinsed properly and removing all them salt crystals. But it's efficiently working right now. As you can hear and see, the water's draining and flowing through the motor, really flushing out that, that head. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tip. Hey, this is not a paid plug. These are just products that I thought that might help you make your life a little easier. Go give Seamule a product, because kudos to them for making cool, innovative products. We saw them first over at the ICAST this past year, and I thought it was a pretty neat little idea. So guys, make sure you give a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, we'll see you on the water.